Are you a bottom liner or a long talker? Here's the difference. A bottom liner is someone who's capable of getting to the heart of things quickly. They tend to be precise, sure-footed, and certain in the way they communicate. Whereas a long talker is quite capable of rambling around a subject. They probably don't even know what they want to say until they've started opening their mouths. You all have a preference. My own personal preference is that I'm a long talker. Far too long, according to my wife, Susie. I'm quite capable of rambling on about a subject if I'm really fascinated about it for hours. So that's why a podcast or an interview or Clubhouse is ideal for someone like me. Whereas a webinar is quite restrictive, because you have to work within a certain time scale. You have to have outcomes that you're focusing on. So I've never had a gig where an organisation has paid me to have an hour where they can ask me questions on presenting, influencing or selling. I'd love to do that, but I've just never had that gig. Now, I'm quite capable of bottom lining. So at the start of a presentation, I might say something like, exceptional presenters are made, not born, an example of bottom lining. Or I might introduce the idea of the power of three, that if you can encapsulate an idea within three, it tends to be much more memorable. Or I might finish a webinar, a bit of training with, business training doesn't work. It only works if you take action. Those are all examples of bottom lining. Now, the point here is this. If you want to be a great communicator, an exceptional presenter, or an effective leader, you need to be able to do both, because you're going to be surrounded by people from both camps. So what's your preference? And what can you try out tomorrow to get out of your comfort zone and try something new?